Hi everyone, welcome to WIMPLO News. We have a very special guest with us today. We have Mr. Aaron, who's the founder and chairman of Mass Capital Universal Exchange, one of the first and leading security token exchange platforms in the world. So let's get started with this interview. So, greetings. Hi, Mr. Aaron. Firstly, thank you very much for being here with us at WIMPLO News. We really
You're
appreciate
welcome.
your presence. Yes. And for all the viewers out there, Mr. Aaron is the founder and chairman of Mass Capital Universal Exchange. So, Mass Capital is the first and one of the most leading security token exchange platforms in the world. And we have Mr. Aaron, who's gratefully accepted to be here and answer a few very important questions for us all. So, how are you doing, Mr. Aaron?
I'm doing good, thank you.
Wonderful. So if it's okay for you, I can get started with the questions.
All right.
Okay. So the first question that I have is, you have been given this title of, let's say, King of Shells by Wall Street Journal's article. Can you share the rationale behind setting up 101 shell companies back in the 90s? What were the advantages of that initiative in today's economic context?
Well, a lot of companies wants to go public, but the process of going through an IPO, it's a very long and difficult journey. So by creating a public shell companies, it allows a new or young company to go public first before they're regulated by the SEC. And back in the 90s, you can be non-reporting company and be public. So it's the environment, it's very different from today. But today, companies still use a public shell company in going public via reverse mergers. But after my time, they developed more advanced shells called SPAC, Special Purpose Acquisition Corporation, that are listed on NASDAQ and NYSE for the same purpose.
Fantastic, fantastic. Thank you. So the next question I have is, how is artificial intelligence providing productivity gain to mass? Do you envision enhanced services as AI becomes better and better?
Definitely. We have not yet implemented AI technology in our system yet. That's what we plan to do in the future. The first thing we want to use is for our equity security token, where a company is listed on our exchange. We want to use AI to do continuous due diligence on companies. So before regulator even finds out there's a problem, they're already delisted from our exchange. And also I envision that AI will improve the customer service and also the trading in the system.
Ah, wonderful. So how long do you think it's going to take AI to essentially become a regular part of the systems, Mr. Aaron?
Well, hopefully next year. As we have a AI advisor. He was the creator of Sophia, the first humanoid robot that obtained a citizenship in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, wow, that's wonderful. That's very interesting news. Thank you for sharing that with us. So,
You're
don't mind.
welcome.
So, I'd like to go to the next question. So, can you share a brief insight into the nature of security token exchange, meaning which property you keep as collateral and the strategy used for tokenization?
Okay, this is a big question because as I say in my keynote speeches throughout the world, that any asset on Earth, tangible or intangible, can be securitized and tokenized, such as a 100-room hotel, a patent, a revenue stream, or the more standardized equity or debt.
Okay, wonderful. So Are security token exchanges much complex compared to digital coin exchange due to smarter contracts?
They're totally different. Security token exchange, it's different from the 1.0 era crypto exchanges. Those exchange trade token that virtually has no intrinsic value or value is based on the usage. Okay, a security token is more similar to the existing traditional exchanges such as NYSE, NASDAQ, the and the other commodity or forex exchanges, but using the cryptocurrency as the trading mechanism to conduct a trade.
Wonderful. So, are there additional or substantial financial overheads that you have to bear for a security token exchange platform?
Well, a security token exchange would setup will require both the crypto exchange technical background plus the complicated financial know-how as the traditional exchanges, especially to meet a regulatory environment in various jurisdictions.
Fantastic. Okay. Thank you for letting us know that. And so next, since there were reports of smart contracts getting hacked, how are the security concerns addressed on mass exchange?
There's two different hacking. If you're talking about hacking via the smart contract on the blockchain, that's a technical issue. That's something that the public chain needs to resolve that. Our concern is to keep the token safe by keeping in the cold wallet, so to minimize the chance of being stolen.
Oh, wonderful. So, Mass apparently has plans to trade securities, commodities, foreign exchange, and digital assets. Considering the financial and infrastructure requirements, how soon do you think these can be achieved?
We have started to list equity security token because that's the most standardized. And hopefully next year we will have commodities and stable coins trading on our exchange.
Oh, wonderful. So I think that kind of covers all the questions that we had for you. And so firstly, thank you very much for joining us, Mr. Aaron. It was quite insightful, and I'm sure all our viewers would have learned a great deal from your answers and your experience. So if there's anything else that you would like to add in terms of blockchain or cryptocurrency or security token exchange, in terms of where it's leading and how you envision this in the future, feel free to let us know. And I'm sure our viewers would also be thrilled to hear what you have to say.
Okay, it is my belief that the entire financial industries will become crypto or blockchain based, and it will disrupt the entire financial industry as we know of today. Just like Nokia and Kodak survived for a while when they were disrupted, that same thing already happened to the existing financial industry. But soon we will see that they're replaced by the crypto or blockchain versions such as MassEX.
Wonderful. I think very soon. All that is left is to wait for some time, and I'm sure that this is where the future is heading. So thank you so much, Mr. Aaron, once again. We at WIMPLO News are thrilled to have you here, and I'm sure all our viewers would have learned a lot from this conversation between us. So we hope to stay in touch, and we hope to meet you again soon and get on the more updates that's constantly been happening in the field of blockchain, cryptocurrency, and we look forward to a very, very bright future.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day. Thank you once again for joining us at WIMPLO News. It's Mr. Aaron, the CEO and the founder and chairman of MassEX. Make sure you check it out at www.massex.io, and have a wonderful day, Mr. Aaron.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So that's it for today's episode of WIMPLO News. That was Mr. Aaron giving us some valuable insights about security token exchange and where it's heading towards in the near future. So for more such videos, check out wimplo.com. Stay tuned, and until next time, thank you.